Gutterball.
That came in. So I mostly worked with drop-offs where like people just came in, was like, hey, I've got this issue, and then I just wrote a ticket, and then I would go in and fix it.
Yeah.
But somebody came in with, thankfully all they wanted was just the data taken off the hard drive.
Mm-hmm.
And put onto like an external, but the computer, it was like an email server that they set up that, I shit you not, was set up like in a barn. Because it was the email server of like a dairy farm in South Dakota.
Whoa,
and
Jesus.
And it was set up in a barn, and like I open it up and it smelled like there was a mouse nest somewhere in there, but I could not find it because there was so much dust caked onto the hardware inside.
Oh, gross. So it's like a full PC then?
Yeah, it was a whole PC.
Okay. Oh yeah. Jeez, gross.
So, and thankfully all I had to do was like
get the drive out.
Take the drive out and like blow pressure, use air pressure to like blow the dust off, and then just plug it into like the little SATA adapter that I have.
Yeah.
And then just like copy it over to like a hard drive. But it's just, that smell was disgusting.
Yeah, probably like old rancid milk in it and shit. It's gross. They're milking cows right next to it or something, you know?
You ever go into a shed like, and it's just like, yeah, there's definitely a mouse nest in
it.
It was that same smell.
Yeah.
That's like there's like mice definitely lived in this computer at one point in time.
Chewing on the wires and shit.
I got one for you. I just thought of that happened to me when I was in college. We had like during the springtime for like 4 months, the professor of like the IT program would pick like a few kids to run like a free IT tech store. So like any kid on campus or any teacher or whatever could just bring it in, and we would basically do it for free, like training, learning on the job kind of deal in school. And this, I was running it. I was one of the heads of like the IT support, whatever team of the student team. This guy brings in his laptop, man, 40-year-old man. And he's going to school. Great. Like middle-aged guy. This laptop, dude, he opens it. It makes a crusty sound, like a cracking sound. I look at the keyboard, dude. I'm pretty sure this guy was just busting loads on his keyboard, man, and just not cleaning it. Like, not joking. Disgusting. Rancid. The whole keyboard was yellowed. And then he was like, can you help me with this? And he's like trying to get it on or whatever. I'm like, I'm not touching that, dude. Like, I'm not touching that keyboard with my bare hands. I was just being as nice as I could to him. I'm not. And sure enough, like, I'm like, you can leave it here and I'll look at it later and we can fill out this form and I'll get it repaired and I'll let you know like what I find out's wrong and whatever. It ended up being like the hard drive. It had like one of those like hybrid 2.5 like SSHDs or whatever in it. You know what I'm talking about? That went in like mid 2000s laptops. That thing was just fried basically. But I was using gloves. When I got that thing open, dude, there was like little beetles everywhere inside of it, man.
What?
They were all dead though, and they weren't bed bugs. I looked it up because I was like, if these were bed bugs, I'm fucked. Because larva is like it's super easy to like get like I guess like on anything. I looked it up. It wasn't bed bugs, but it was just like I was like, and I literally just like I saw the drive, I pulled it out. I tested it on like a different device. It was completely shot, whatever. And I tried to recover most of his data. I was just like, I just literally told him when he came and picked it up, man, I'm like, you should just get rid of this. Like throw this away.
That is disgusting.
I'll throw it away for you.
Dude,
you want me to get rid of it?
I still don't know if he was blowing loads in the keyboard. I couldn't tell what it was, but it was caked on there. And I'm like, is this just years of like skin flakes?
I would have refused to clean it or touch it.
I was just like,
I could have sworn that this was going to go in that direction of like that Workaholics episode where he takes his MacBook into the Apple store and the genius is like, yeah, so there's like just like under the keyboard there's just loads of dry semen.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
No, I never went that far. I think it was some type of old Dell. But like the way most of those are set up is the boards before the keyboard, thankfully. So like I didn't have to see the keyboard when I opened the back plate. I was just like, oh, hard drive right there, out. Okay, close.
Dude,
never looked at it again.
I think laptops are honestly my least favorite thing to work on in IT. Just because like the construction was always different for each one. So like I never knew if it was one where like like, oh, I have to take the hard drive out. Okay, am I gonna have to lift up the entire fucking motherboard
Yeah.
in order to get to it, or am I gonna have to take the keyboard off? Like where is everything? Or oh no, it's all soldered together because it's one of those like 12-inch, like 12 or
2 in
11-inch,
1,
like
yeah, whatever thing.
Yeah.
yeah, or